was your biggest area of focus kind of moving in this summer and what you really wanted to work on?
Really my biggest focus was, locking in, adjusting to the speed, physicality of college basketball compared to high school. Because I knew it was going to be a lot different, a lot of stronger, faster dudes out there. So really just adjusting and, playing fast, playing hard, and just giving 100% throughout all practice.
What's that transition been like for you? I imagine guarding Tobe is kind of like throwing you into the deep end there in practice.
Oh no, definitely. But it's it's going to get me prepared because he's the best rebounder in the country. So, if I can deal with Tobe, I believe I can deal with anybody. But it was rough the first couple of weeks. Started to adjust a little bit. Still adjusting right now, but it's been fun, hard. But I've been loving it so far. It's been great.
Where are you making the most strides, you think, right now?
Right now, I think my body. I think I've gained some weight since I've been here. I've been in the weight room a lot with G. Really just trying to get stronger, preparing for the SEC, and just getting my body ready, speed ready, and everything related to that.
With Chris leaving, did you see that as kind of an opportunity, maybe some more minutes opened up that you could try to work your way into?
Yeah, definitely. But right now I'm really just focusing on adjusting right now. Not really worrying about all that stuff. Just trying to get better, get used to the game still, because I still have a long way to go. So definitely still working on all those pieces.
JP, the physicality aspect of it, can you give us some examples of maybe some adjustments you had or some
definitely.
moments?
Rebounding, boxing out, especially trying to box out Tobe, it's a challenge in itself. So I've really just been, working on that, trying to get stronger, boxing out Jonas, Tobe again. Rebounding the ball, because, everyone's attacking the glass. Everyone's trying to, bodies on bodies, trying to get the ball off the glass. So that's really been the biggest thing, setting screens, holding my screens. But yeah, those are definitely the biggest things I've had to adjust to physicality-wise.
You talked a little bit about Tobe. What else? What do you think about the rest of the post? Just give us a little rundown of some of those other guys.
Definitely. Jonas, my height, a little bit bigger than me, very strong, so still adjust to that. Offensively, great. Defensively, great as well. It's great at blocking shots, so offensively I've had to adjust to him as well. Tobe, like I said, strong dude, gets rebounds, you got hard to box out. So it's been really tough with him, but I've been getting used to it, trying to keep growing. And Cade still hasn't played yet, but he's been doing great as well. I've been trying to work out with him a little bit, my close friends here, my roommates. So he's been ready to get cleared, and I'm ready for him to just to get out there and start hooping again.
Rick Barnes preaches defense a lot. So where do you feel like you're defensively on a scale coming into the college game?
I'm still growing defensively. I'm still trying to learn, gap, drop, everything like that. That's really the main focus right now is defense, blocking shots, rebounding the ball, boxing out, the main aspects. But mostly I think right now is position-wise, like, got to know my spots and, keep growing, keep, learning each spot and, trying to master that throughout the time of year.
Have you fallen victim to Rick Barnes, the prankster, yet?
Not yet. I have not.
Who has kind of taken you under their wing and helped you along with the offense and the defense?
Probably Shap. Shap's, he's been there for me. Whenever I need to watch film, he's always ready to go. Whenever I need to get up shots late in the afternoon or early in the morning, first guy I call. He's been a great job. Whenever I need help running the offense, knowing my spots on defense, sends me clips, sends me everything I need. So he's really been, taking me under his wing and just helped me and guided me throughout this whole process.
JP, as you transition, what's it been like having two guys like Josiah and Santiago who have been here for forever to kind of show you where the standard is?
Oh no, it's been great. Great senior leaders, especially Santi. I've really talked to him mostly. I've also talked to Joe a lot too. But yeah, they've been great. They've been in practice. If I mess up, they're right there. Be like, hey, you gotta go there, or you gotta do this and that. And they've been excellent with that. Whenever I need any help or anytime I just need something from them, they're always there. One text, phone call, or just talking face to face. They're always been there for me, and they've been great so far.
How do you feel about your offensive game right now?
Feeling pretty good. Still a lot of adjusting to do. Gotta get shot a little bit better. High school 3, college 3 is a little bit of a difference, so I'm still getting a little adjusted to that. Speeding up my release, but rebound the ball, putbacks, maybe hooks. They've been working really well for me so far, and still ready to evolve and keep getting better in my offensive.
What's been the best compliment you've gotten from inside the program about you or your game?
Just how hard I work. I think that's really what I think the biggest compliment I've got is I don't back down. I'm going to keep going and not stop and, just keep going until I win. And that's the biggest goal is for us as a program to win, and that's the only thing I want to do.
JP, even though you were a very well-known recruit, and you could have gone to a lot of different places, but coming from Maine, do you always feel like you kind of have a chip on your shoulder, like people would, look at you like this? They don't play good basketball in Maine. I mean, you carry that with you.
Oh, most definitely. Not a lot of people come out of Maine, but of course now we're starting to grow. Like me, Cooper Flagg. You got Nick Caramelli who played in the NBA. You got a lot of dudes coming out now. But yeah, I always keep that in the back of my mind. Those people up there, cheering me on. So I just got to do them proud, and that's all I've been trying to do over here.
As a freshman, you're talking about all these things you need to improve on. How do you approach it day by day? Is it attacking all of it at once, or is it just one aspect per day? How do you improve in each area?
Taking little baby steps. Whenever there's a certain thing that I need to get done, I either text Shap, Coach Rod, anyone I need to get in and get the work in, or just watching something that I need to do. Like today, I had to watch, some defensive stuff, and it really helped me today, and it's going to prepare me for practice later on today.
Jamal?
How excited are you to get to Italy and play against other teams and kind of just see where you are right now leading into the season?
Oh, I'm super excited. It's going to be a great thing for the whole team. Just excited to spend quality time with everybody, see the atmosphere, what it's like to, play in the college basketball environment, playing some good teams there. So I'm just really excited, and, it's going to be a great bonding experience as well over there. So I'm just super hyped for it.
Anything else from JP?
Everybody's different. Have you done anything with NIL? Did you give it a whole lot of consideration coming into Tennessee?
No. When I came, I didn't really, in the recruiting process, focus on NIL at all. Just, where the best fit for me was, the best relationships I had with the coaching staff, just best fit for me, and NIL didn't really play a part in it at all.
All right, JP, thank you, man.
Thank you.
DJ, just what's been your mentality this offseason after redshirting last year? I imagine you've been kind of chomping at the bit after last season to get to work and build towards next year.
My mentality this year has just been focusing on, just do whatever there is I can just to help the team win. I know I got a lot of things that I can do. I can put the ball in the hoop. I can defend, 1 through 4. But the main thing is just, whatever Coach Barnes wants me to do, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to question about it. I'm not going to get mad about it. I'm just going to do it. If that's going to help us win games, then I can keep doing it. So.
Can you already see that redshirt year helping you out as you go into the summer?
Most definitely. I think the redshirt year, I think that was just another opportunity for me to, just to get better, not only as a, player, but as a person as well. Just learning the ins and outs in life, actually on the court too. Just learning how to be coachable, knowing how to be a vocal leader. Just all the aspects, just being a redshirt. I think I've learned a lot from it. So.
Why did you feel comfortable taking your red shirt and, I guess, waiting your turn to play in a world where a lot of people want to get on there right away?
That's a good question. I would probably say just knowing what kind of person I am, because at the end of the day, I know what I know what I'm capable of doing. So I think that red shirt year was just, like I said before, just another opportunity for me to get better. But at the same time, I think, I've had a lot of ups and downs last year, especially, transitioning from high school to college, it's a big transition. So I just had, I just took, the red shirt year as another, like I said before, another opportunity to get better. But at the same time, just another, opportunity, to grow up, and get used to the college lifestyle, because, you can't come into college and still have those, same, characteristics that you had in high school, and you think you could carry it on to college. It doesn't really work like that. So, I've had to grow up, I had to, mature and just wait my turn. So.
DJ, last media day I talked to you and you said that your goal was to be the best defender in the country. Where are you in trying to reach that goal based on your improvement?
I think I've been extremely good on the defensive end this year, especially in practice. I actually talked to Coach Gainey about it yesterday. He said, like you said, I can be an elite defender. If I could just learn how to, not shoot through gaps so many times and just reach for the ball and just learn how to just stay in front of the ball and just, keep my man in front of me, being in the gap, being in the white line, all the defensive status that Coach Barnes talks about. If I could just do those things, then I think I could be an elite defender.
You had a front row seat for a lot of big moments last year. Just kind of what's been your biggest motivation this summer and getting ready for the court this year?
Biggest motivation, I would probably say just being the hardest worker on the floor, especially when nobody's looking, because, you can do a lot of things on the floor. You can, put the ball in the hoop, you know what I'm saying? You can do all these things, but, I just feel like, just being the hardest worker and, just staying on top of that and just, like I said, just putting my hand down, just working, I feel like everything else will pay off this year.
I know you had already been determined that you were redshirting last year, but down the stretch, when injured as Zakai, did you feel like, hey, I think I could help this team right now?
Yeah, I've had, especially last year, I've had a lot of, opportunities where, it would be games where, a lot of players would get hurt, or, I would see Coach Barnes look on the bench and just trying to find somebody that can help us win games. Because I've had, special, I don't know how to really put it into words, let me see. I felt kind of bad, especially because of what I'm capable of doing, and especially, me being at this college and at this level. I think that I can do a lot of things to help my team win. So just knowing that I was a red shirt, and not getting the opportunity, to show the people what I was capable of, I felt some type of way. But especially if I wasn't a red shirt last year and Coach Barnes would put me on the floor, I would literally do anything he wants me to do to help the team win. So.
I know Coach Barnes is about defense first, but where are you in improving your offensive game?
I'll just probably say just learning how to, play under control when, a lot of pressure is being upon me. Just learning how to not get the ball out of my hands so easily, and just learn how to play under control. I feel like my shot has been very, very consistent. I've been working on my shot pretty much every day after practice, get up, 250, 300 shots a day. So just staying consistent with my shot and just, working on my defense, that's really the only things.
The coaches and your teammates have talked a lot about your energy and your work ethic this summer. What feedback have you been getting from the coaches to kind of let you know you are on the right track?
I'll probably say just, keeping a positive mindset in practice, not letting, things that I can't control get to me, just keeping my composure, just keeping a happy face at all times. And, even when I get by myself, I might, have some meltdowns or something like that, but I won't, let that affect how I play or affect my team. So I only do that when I'm only about myself. But when it comes to me and being with the team, I set those things to the side. I just, like I said, I just focus on me and the team. It just, yeah.
Have you always kind of been this high energy guy? I know you were involved a lot in pregame, especially with those dunks. Have you always been that type?
I've always been that type of person. I mean, I come from Dallas, Texas. It's a lot of energetic people down there, but you always gotta have energy. I mean, even when things not going your way, you always gotta have a positive energy. So, I mean, just keeping a smile on my face and just let everybody know, like, hey, we're gonna be all right. We just gotta keep moving, because you never know what might happen. There was a lot of times last year where we were down by 20, sometimes 30, and then we just I just let the players know, like, hey, we're good. Just keep a positive energy, and then you never know. We come back to the game, now we're down by 2. So, just keeping a positive mindset and just, making sure that everything's going to be okay. So, that's really it.
You talked about how you've been working on your shot. Was there any mechanical adjustments at all, or is it just working to get more consistent?
Get more consistent. It was, it was a little error that I had in my shot. I was kind of slinging it back a little bit, and Coach Barnes noticed that, especially when I first moved into campus, our first practice. This is a crazy story, but let me tell you the story. So one day we had practice, and Coach noticed that my shot was kind of, like I said, slinging back. So after practice, he had me do form shooting with a heavy ball, and I had to do, I believe, maybe 340, almost 400 makes with the heavy ball, just straight form shooting right after practice. I had to do that for like almost a month. And at first, I was kind of like thinking like, what is he doing? But as time went forward, I've noticed that my shot, at first it was kind of like this, but now when I noticed my shot started to be a little bit straight. So I think that drill itself just helped me all the way through that whole year. Just just keeping the ball in front of me and keeping the ball in front of my brow instead of slinging it back. So that's really the only
How much have you seen your shot improve after changing that dynamic to it?
Mm-hmm. Just being more comfortable with it. It's been a lot of times where I've had a wide open shot. It's just, I don't know if it's now I'm not gonna say if it's a good shot. It's just I be just just overthinking a lot when I be on the floor. So when I do get the open shot, it's just like, okay, so now what do I shoot it? Do I pass it? It's like I don't know. I just need her to not let a lot of things like play in my mind. Just just go with the flow. So if I'm open, just shoot the ball. Don't even think about it. So I think just playing with that swagger and just having confidence in myself and just doing that, I think I'll be perfectly fine on the offensive end.
All right, DJ, thank you, man.
Hey,